What's up, folks? It's your girl Bondy Blue, okay? And I am back for Real Housewives of Potomac. This week's episode, which was episode 10, I believe. So let's just get right into the notes, because the ladies are going to Bermuda this episode. And y'all know there's always drama whenever these bitches go on a trip. Everybody is getting ready to go to Bermuda. You know, we're all getting ready. And Giselle has her mom come over to watch her 3 girls. And she's struggling and beating around the bush with telling her mom that her and Kevin aren't gonna work out. Okay, she doesn't want to tell her, but at the same time, mama like, girl, look, I ain't worrying about you. If you don't want Kevin, bitch, I'll take him. Okay, like, mama not really worrying about you if you're gonna be with Kevin or not. We knew that wasn't gonna end up being what it was. Just like Karen said, he too nice, he too sweet. You need somebody that grab you by your weave and tell you to get your fucking life together, you know, on the cornerstone of smacking your ass. Like, you need somebody close to that. You know what I'm saying? It's very obvious Jamal probably had like a strong arm, little nigga with a strong arm, you know? You could just tell. Robin, okay, really needs this vacation because she needs a break from her badass little boys, okay? They cute, but they bad as hell, okay? They climbing on top of countertops, they fighting each other, one got juice on his face. It's too fucking much, okay? And she's talking about, I need a break. And it's like, Robin, bitch, if you would have divorced your husband and then you guys went into 2 separate households, then your kids would have to go by his house every other week. So you would get that break, bitch. See how divorce probably would have really been a good thing? And I mean real divorce, not this placating fake shit that y'all doing, okay? Pussyfooting around and trying to save money. Fuck out of here. While Karen is getting ready, okay, she has decided to move to Great Falls, okay? When she comes back from Bermuda, she will be right into a new house. And she doesn't want to tell the girls because it's none of their goddamn business. When the girls get to Bermuda, there's a sign that says Huger and guests, or Huger and friends, whatever. And of course, we have to start making an issue out of who's really hosting the trip. Oh my God, is it Karen? Is it Charisse? Is it both of them? What happened? What's going on? Who's hosting? Bitch, it's a vacation. Who the fuck cares who's hosting? Bitch, do you really need a host? Do you need somebody to tell you what to do when you go to Bermuda on a vacation? Like, what the hell is going on with this let's make this a story thing? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Who the fuck cares whose name was on the sign for us to get on the bus, bitch? Like, really? Really? We're gonna make a big deal out of this? They get to the hotel and everybody, you know, is all excited and shit. And once again, we gotta talk about what Karen did versus what Charisse did. Because Karen left little baskets in everyone's room saying, you know, I hope you guys have a nice time. And, you know, love Karen, little gift basket, little, you know, apples, little bananas, you know, something for you people. And of course, the first thing out of everybody's mind is, well, why isn't Charisse's name on this? Because the bitch didn't buy the basket. That's why her name's not on it. What the fuck? Like, it really annoyed me that this entire episode, they were really trying to make this a big issue between Karen and Charisse about who was planning the vacation. Bitch, we here now. What difference do it make? Why is y'all trying to make a mountain out of a molehill, okay? Now, Charisse is here to get back at 2 motherfuckers, okay? Last night was her anniversary, so she texted Eddie happy anniversary and got no reply. Bitch. Okay, so she decided to get even with his ass. She gonna spend a whole bunch of his motherfucking money. She done updated her room, okay, upgraded the room. She got her a loft. It's beautiful, okay. She came to play with you bitches, okay. And Ashley and Monique want Karen to give up the Grand Dame name now that Charisse has fully stepped into the place. I'm like, she's just being extravagant so she can piss him off using up all his motherfucking money. That's really all that is, and it's really sad. Why would you text him happy anniversary? Y'all don't live together. Y'all ain't been living together for a long motherfucking time. Like, I just don't understand Charisse. And then you want to verge of tears every 5 minutes, but you keep setting yourself up for the fall. Why would you text him? Just so you can get your fucking feelings hurt? That makes no sense to me, okay? Whatever, bitch. I ain't got time. So the ladies meet up outside for like a little sunset dinner. Got a little tent. It's really nice. We're all excited. Monique had to use the bathroom hella bad, so she makes a little joke about, I might just have to pop a squat somewhere. Joke, bitch, okay? Might not have been a good joke, but it was a joke. Of course, Giselle has to take this as prime opportunity to talk about how ignorant and crass Monique is, how ill-educated she is, and how she only reads from the book of Urban Dictionary. And it's like, bitch, I really wish you would stop. I really wish that you would stop trying to degrade her intelligence and make her less of a woman in order to make you feel like you're more of a woman. That really annoys me because that's obviously what you're doing. Monique in no way, shape, or form comes off like a dumb bitch, but you gonna keep on saying that shit because in some way that must make you feel better about your situation. Bitch, stop hating. Stop hating, okay? So the Gambay dancers come out and everybody's dancing and having a good time, and Sharice late ass shows up with her weave looking like, bitch, you should have bought a hairstylist and a makeup artist, not just like that weave was like, bitch, that is not a wet and wavy, what you doing? Like, it was very confusing to me. I didn't know what was going on. But either way, they all sit down and we're gonna have this beautiful dinner, and the first thing that comes out of Sharice's mouth is to shade Karen, because if she had actually asked for Sharice's help, Sharice would have made sure there was a ceiling fan under the tent outside since it was a little hot. Bitch, please. Please, Sharice, is that what we gonna have to deal with each and every step we take on this goddamn trip? Well, if you would have asked me, I would have done it like this. Bitch, ain't nobody ask you, don't nobody care, you got fired, okay? We gotta get into this whole thing because Monique asked, you know, about the gift baskets, and usually when people are hosting, you get, you know, a gift basket from everyone that's hosting. Bitch, what? This is not an event. This is some girls who cool with each other going on a vacation for a reality show, and you bitches trying to turn it into a fucking 4-star event or something like that. 5-star, whatever. Either way, it annoyed me that they continue to make an issue out of this. Karen is like, y'all are some extremely ungrateful little bitches talking about why Sharice's name ain't on the basket I gave y'all. What kind of shit is that? Nah, I do think that Karen got a little press, but at the same time, like, what fucking difference does it matter whose name is on it? Bitch, I bought it. That's why my name was on it when it said, you know, love Karen. It's me. It was out of my heart. Okay, Sharice ain't had nothing to do with the baskets. Sharice ain't had nothing to do with setting this dinner up. Why is it such a big deal to everybody? It blew me, you guys, because it's starting to make this fake beef happen between Sharice and Karen, where Sharice keeps throwing shade at Karen's pockets and what she's doing, when at the end of the day, Sharice, is so obvious that you are one of the most miserable people on this fucking show. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, how nice you look, how extravagant your parties are. It does not matter. You're miserable, you're unhappy, and we can all fucking see it. Karen, on the other hand, may not be, you know, spending all of that fucking money. She may be balling on a budget, doing what's best for Karen and Ray's pockets, but at the end of the day, guess what? It's still Karen and Ray. Okay, Ray is still at home. Okay, we know where Ray be at every night. Where the fuck is Eddie? Okay, focus on that shit when you want to be counting people fucking money and shit. Like, I do not understand that. And Karen even asked Sharice, well, what's going to happen when you run out of all his money? Oh, that's never going to happen, bitch. Bitch, you think? I think the only reason that he hasn't divorced her is because he knows it's cheaper to keep her. Who's making love with your old lady? The fireman, bitch. Calm down. We're going to get to that comment, okay? So Sharice mentions very casually that Giselle's girls would have had a great time at Monique's party, you know, if she were invited. And Monique is like, no, we can talk about it, bitch. We can talk about it, okay? It was an event for my daughter, her first birthday. I didn't want no drama, so I didn't invite you. Like, I don't know why we got to try to be nice about it. Bitch, I don't fuck with you. Why would I invite you to my baby's party? Last time I invited you to an event in my house, you act like you ain't have no motherfucking sense. You had on a coat and it was 90 degrees outside, bitch. I don't know if I can trust you at a party with babies, okay? That's how she really wanted to say the shit, but she was cute and nice about it. And of course, Giselle, I wouldn't have come anyway. Yes, the fuck you would, bitch. You would have came just to hate. You would have came with a sweater on in the summertime just to fucking hate on somebody and say how hot it is, bitch. You got a sweater on, everybody else going swimming. What you doing? Like, that's the type of person that Giselle is. Like, hate for no reason at all. Just hating because, you know, that's what I do. Hate. Okay? Like, bitch, you should really be like runner-up at the Player Haters Ball. You really should be. With that loud-ass makeup and that horrible-ass blonde weave that you be sporting all the time in the confessionals, goddamn it. If you don't look like a trick-up, hold down, I don't know what to do. Okay? And Monique did take the time to shade that terrible-ass outfit that Giselle had on. Bitch had on a black lace long-sleeve shirt with some like black gladiator type heels with some hot pink shorts on. Bitch, where are we going? Everybody else has on flowy sundresses and are dressed for the occasion, and you just looking like an old hot thought pocket. I don't even bitch, I don't even know what to say about that outfit you had on. I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm gonna need for you to stop trying to play everybody when you walking around looking like that, okay? I'm gonna need for you to stop, okay? Stop trying to make it seem like Monique is less than you when you walking around in whatever Fashion Nova Forever 21 outfit that you just stole from one of your daughters. Girl, bye. So Robin decides to share with the ladies that she went to a therapist finally, and the therapist insists that she start to go on dates with other men. And Ashley makes the comment like, bitch, I gotta have a PhD. I said the same thing. And that was my point. Like, bitch, everybody's saying the same thing. If the information is the same, no matter who it's coming from, bitch, are we really about to overreact to who did it? It's the same information. Look, I ain't got time. Y'all, y'all all on that shit about they're not friends like that. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, okay? We close enough to be going on trips together. We close enough for me to tell you, bitch, you need to move on like Maya. Ain't no, what? Like, whose drawers are these, Robin? Not yours. Like, I can't deal with Robin. And Karen clocked it because Karen was like, girl, you sitting over there trying to buck us up to make us feel like you trying to move on, girl, please. You know you sitting over there waiting on wine. Stop it, okay? In the back of your mind, I'm waiting on wine. And wine ain't waiting on you. And that's what's so sad about it. Karen starts to tell the ladies that she finally sold her house, but she doesn't want to tell them where she's moving. Like, she's ashamed of moving to this other neighborhood. And I'm like, let me tell you something, okay? It's 2017. People who had money in 95 ain't got money now. People who had money in 2006 may not have money now, okay? Money is a flow in, flow out situation. So I kind of feel like you shouldn't let anybody make you feel less than when your pockets ain't as big as they used to be. And if that is the case with her and Ray, they're getting old. It is time for them to start saving for retirement, for him not to be working. So if he needs to cut back and move to another neighborhood where the houses are a little bit cheaper, then that's what the fuck they need to do. And anybody sitting at a table trying to make them feel bad about that needs to grow the fuck up, Sharice. Okay? But Karen, you the one that sat there and let them make you feel bad about it enough to where you didn't feel like it was a safe space to say where I was moving. Bitch, please. You should have been like, bitch, I'm moving to the gardens. I'm moving wherever I'm moving, and that's where I'm gonna be at. And if anybody got a problem with it, I'm gonna need for you to direct your whole look over here to Robin. And ain't nobody say shit when she had to move into that little bitty ass condo she moved into. I ain't hating on it. It's cute. You do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, like, we not about to be out here fronting for nobody. That's what I don't like about these shows. Y'all get on these shows trying to front like y'all got all this money, when really if you had all that money, your ass wouldn't be on this show. Okay? I don't know what the fuck Sharice's issue is. You just want everybody to watch you go through pain. Is that what this is? Let's embarrass anytime. That's what this is. I'm getting on the show to show the world how much pain my husband has put me through, even though I spend all of his millions of dollars on a daily basis. Bitch, goodbye. So they go back to Sharice's room because Karen wants to see the loft, the upgraded room. And as much as they tried to make it seem like Karen was hating, she didn't really seem like she was hating to me. She was like, oh, it's really nice. And then that was it. And they all sat down to talk, and you see Karen pull Giselle to the side, and then she pulls Monique to the side, and she's telling them that she has this really awesome opportunity to go sailing with the American Cup Japan team, but she only has 2 extra tickets, so she wants to take those 2 ladies so that they can have time to get to know each other, because it's obvious that neither Monique or Giselle really got a chance to know each other before Giselle started shading the fuck out of Monique, rubbed Monique wrong, and now here we are today. These hoes can't stand each other. And I feel like what Karen had in mind was perfect. Everybody did not need to go because everybody loves to make a crying situation or any situation that's deep about them, i.e. Sharice, okay? So I totally understood why Karen decided to take the ladies separately on a trip. So they get on a bus because they didn't know that it was going to be them 2. They were hoping it wasn't going to be each other, but it ended up being Monique and Giselle sitting on this bus looking at each other like, Karen, why are you fucking over us like this? You know we don't like each other. But Karen is like, look, ladies, okay, I want you guys to get an opportunity to get to know each other. And I feel like if y'all are just, us 3, I can facilitate and y'all can try to have a moment or something like that. So they start to talk on a bus. And Giselle makes this comment that she feels as if Monique wears her insecurities on her sleeve around her. I'm like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? When? When did that happen? Please tell me. When did she show any sign of insecurity around you, Giselle? Please give me a prime example. I know you can't, because that's the only thing you could think of to say, because you knew y'all was going to eventually have to have this talk on this trip. Bitch, sit all the way down with that bullshit. Monique says like, well, we on 2 different pages because I feel like you jealous of me. You might be jealous of my lifestyle, the fact that I'm still with my rich ass husband. I don't know. You know, you could be hating on the fact that my husband don't cheat on me every time I turn around. Like, you could be hating on me because I'm younger than you and I'm pretty and I'm darker, but I'm still gorgeous, bitch, okay? Because you know how light-skinned girls hate when there's a brown-skinned girl that's cuter than them. Not all light-skinned girls, but bitches like Giselle that pride themselves on being light, bright, and real cute. You know, girl, lay it down, okay? It ain't all about color today. You can stop. Like, the hate is just permeating through her pores, okay? They decide to put that conversation to the side for now, and they go out there and they get on a sailboat, and it's some type of obstacle course. You see people climbing up the sail, and at some point we're all rowing, and then we move to the other side. I was very confused about what the fuck was going on, but it did exactly what Karen wanted it to do. Monique is not a good swimmer, so she was very scared about this whole thing. She was very scared about it. She was nervous, and Giselle took that time to pat her on the leg and say, girl, you'll be okay. It'll be all right. And in that moment, Monique was like, oh my God, did this bitch just say something nice to me? If she drowned, I might have to call somebody and tell them to help her. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up really having that moment. They each took their turn, and it seemed really fun and scary, and they had a good time, and they even hugged after it was all over. Karen really is showing herself this season as a very likable character, okay? I don't really give a fuck that Charisse and Robin and Ashley felt some type of way because they weren't included. I don't care. I don't care how anybody feels about that. I just don't. Because I feel like you three bitches went and had y'all little jet skiing adventure. Y'all had a good time. Ashley talked about her relationship with Michael and, you know, let y'all know what was going on with her. And that's one of them times that I feel like this shows that Ashley really doesn't mean any harm when she's telling them about what they should be doing in their relationships. It's just because we all talk about how we're unhappy in our relationships, and as a girlfriend you want somebody to either give you a listening ear or give you some sound advice, whatever. But I don't feel like it's coming from a bad place, especially when I'm telling y'all all my business too. You know what I'm saying? Robin asked Ashley, does she feel like she's gonna have to make a choice between Michael and the restaurant, and she doesn't really have to make the choice of either or, but putting what's most important first. And Ashley is still in a mindset of not knowing how she feels about Michael because of how their relationship is right now. That's why she doesn't want to bring a baby into the situation. But I kind of feel like, Ashley, if you love your husband, suck it the fuck up and get the fuck over it. At the end of the day, that rich ass old man bought you a restaurant and gave it to your partner. They both have said things to each other, thrown out that divorce word, and you know, they've gone a little bit too far in the arguing with each other because it's always this struggle of power between the two of them. I don't know if their marriage is gonna last, but I know if it is gonna last, she's gonna have to suck it up and meet her husband halfway. Real shit, okay? I don't know why you was trying to get advice from them two broken bitches, but Charisse gave you the best advice possible, that your ass need a therapist, okay? I think so. I think so. So on their way back, Monique and Giselle try to get Karen to understand that Charisse is really having a hard time right now, and you haven't really been showing her no love, excluding her from the planning process with the, you know, with the vacation and everything. And maybe you need to talk to her and soften it up. And Giselle went so far to say she needs to apologize to her. I'm like, apologize for what? I don't see a reason for Karen to apologize, but I do feel like they need to put whatever this little bullshit they going through behind, you know, behind themselves, because it's just not that big of a deal in the first goddamn place. But y'all know how we on a reality show, so we got to make everything a bigger issue than it really fucking is. Anyway, when the ladies get back, they're all going to dinner, so everybody's getting ready to go to dinner later on that night. And while Robin, Ashley, and Charisse are getting ready, they're talking about Karen and how they find it so fucked up that Karen left them out. Okay, she is being such a hypocrite. And I hear Charisse and Ashley kind of sending Robin on that mission. It was really Ashley who said, maybe you should go since you're so good at, you know, bombarding people with bullshit like she did with Ashley at that restaurant. You so, you know, good at ganging up on people and just popping up and going off on them. Why don't you go and tell Karen how we feel about the fact that she left us out? And Charisse was just going off about how, you know, you're trying to act like you're bringing them together and da-da-da. But it's just like, I don't understand what y'all are upset about. She brought them together. It actually worked. Y'all went out and had a good date. Whether y'all was all together or not, what is the big fucking deal about this? Y'all, I don't know. But Robin takes her ass over there to Karen's room while Karen is getting ready. And she tells her that she feels like Karen was being a hypocrite because you said that we were all supposed to be in this sisterhood thing, but then you exclude us from the trip and take them out and don't tell anybody. And Karen is just like, what? Well, I'm sorry you feel like that, honey. But that's fine. Okay, Robin? That's fine. I will see you downstairs, honey. That is okay. All right, honey, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, telling her to get the fuck out. So when she leaves, the producers are like, all right, we're going to let you finish getting dressed, Karen. And everybody walks out, but Karen is still mic'd. And she's on the mic saying, I know Sharice sent her on that fucking mission. She ain't going to play with me, okay? The bitch think that I'm going to roll over. All you doing is out here spending all of Eddie's money and shit. And people could probably say the same thing about me, but guess what? I ain't fucking a fireman. Make me drop them pictures, bitch. Play with me if you want to out this motherfucker. I was like, Karen went hood on you hoes. Okay, now mind you, it wasn't really on camera that she went hood, but I still enjoyed it. I still very much enjoyed it, y'all. I am not mad at Karen. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I'm not mad at Karen at all for what she did. It worked. They did have a better relationship leaving that little excursion than they did going into it. The other ladies had a good time. I don't understand why it's a big deal. I do feel like Sharice is doing a little extra hateration on Karen, but everybody's trying to make it seem like it's Karen because Sharice got all the money and the big room and all of that shit. And if I would have planned it, it would have been like this and it would have been like that. And it's like, honey, Sharice, you can have all the money in the world and you would still be unhappy because you are. All right? Crying every fucking scene, bitch. You ain't even gotta be crying and you look like you're about to cry. Like every time I saw her, I was like, she gonna cry in the cold. Like, no, okay, so throwing your money around, trying to make it seem like you happier than you are or you better than somebody else, bitch, please, okay? Karen looks a lot happier than me, okay? That's why Karen like, I don't have time for this, okay? This is beneath me. And a lot of the times, the shit they be talking about is beneath her. I'm sorry, but Karen done got me. Karen done got me, and Sharice done pissed me off, and I ain't here for Robin and her stank-ass attitude, always trying to check somebody about something. It's okay for her to insert her opinion on every fucking thing, but Lord, let you say something about that fucked up situation she got going on with wine and she always crying about. Bitch, bye. Bitch, good night, okay? Y'all, that's everything I had to say about it. Real Housewives of Potomac. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good, touch my swag.